All right. We are getting started. Oh, Pinky. Oh, welcome in, Pinky, and congratulations for getting first. Thank you for the hug. And if you're sleepy, you should sleep. Let's see. Also, thank you for redeeming your daily book. And I see that you are hitting all of my commands. That's awesome. I love that. You just redeemed a joke. Random joke? Our random joke? Well, definitely if you fall asleep, that's good. Sleep is good. I like sleep. I do like sleep, so feeling doing some coziness. And our random joke here is, where can you find horses? In the neighborhood. But sleepiness takes over, that's okay. That is okay. We're gonna go ahead, I guess, and jump into the, actually, hold on. Forgot to do that. Moved that because I was working on a project with it, and now I need the light to stare at me. That way it's better. Maybe. Oh, and now we've got a mysterious sound. It's funny that one, I'm not even playing a gacha game today. The random sounds, I love that. Thank you for redeeming that, Pinky. I think we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the game here. I love it when people use everything that I've set up. I set it up so it can be used. I've been gambling today. I'm not playing a gacha game. Thanks, computer. Okay, where am I headed? Need Last Virgil. Fortin. Gotta go inside the Fortin Manor. No gamba for me today. No, I haven't played any Genshin or Star Rail or Infinity Nikki today. Mostly playing Star Sand Island, which isn't an early access, but it is not a gacha game, and I'm thankful for that. I spent some time at home playing video games. Like I want to do. Welcome, Mistress Moon. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, we're going inside the manor. The only thing I did today, because we got a bunch of snow. And so I didn't end up at work today. So I got to stay home. But we did have to leave because we had an appointment for my cat today. So we had to leave to go take him to said appointment to make sure he cannot make babies if he ever gets out. I've neutered the cat. We are responsible pet owners here. Very, very responsible. I try to be. Alright, Edmond. Let us chat. Tell us then, Master Alphino. Does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagined pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns and Foundation, I understood how easily the history can end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. I can speak words, I promise. Discriminate. What? You're not the cat. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Yes, words are very hard, and I grew up as English as my first language, and I still struggle. And I was a reader. I'm still a reader. I don't read as much as I did when I was a kid, but I'm still a reader. You'd think I'd be able to actually read the words half the time. But I was also homeschooled, so pronunciations have never been my strong suit either. So there's that. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend that support, what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. I would love to speak another language, and had my father actually, did his diligence as a parent in that regards, I would also be speaking Spanish as well, because that was his first language. But he did not teach his children. Stinker. This is the most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I haven't extended my hospitality without obligation. Yet, let or lean, nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good, and what would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Moon, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid okay, I can't pronounce his name. Artoriel and Emmeline in their duties. Hopefully I'm pronouncing those right. Until they are spoken in a cutscene, we are going to say them that way. I beg your pardon. I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guests' assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? They are definitely, well, brothers are so opposite in a lot of ways here, at least as far as their mindsets in the moment. Hold your tongues, by the Fury. The two of you will conduct yourself with dignity befitting your station, and show Mistress Moon the respect she deserves. This is the woman who slew Gaius von Belsar and some half-dozen primals. Besides, she is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. Yeah, I'm nobody's errand girl. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mistress Moon, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. Right, chatting with the Alphino. What is he going to say? 'Twould seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, He is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortin has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerate opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. We have a new outfit piece. Oh. Inventory. I need the inventory. I do want to go to the armory chest though and take that and return it to inventory. I do need to like We've went from magician to jester. Ooh, it's still cute though. Aw, I wonder if Edgar Somer will still sit on our head. That'd be great. I'd like that still. Oh, we need Emmeline. Emmeline? They're so hard, and that's on me, not on anybody, on the game. It's on me, not the game. Shelby, be off that old girl. Excuse me, I'm not that old. Being a stinker boy. But where are my manners? Emmeline de Fortin, second son of the Count Edmond de Fortin. Trueborn. That is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you are absolutely right. But ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on a meager allowance forever, overshadowed by a sibling? Not I, old girl, not I. Hey, excuse me! I am not old. Which is why I need your help to ensure that the business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than a Torel. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha 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 ha! Calling me old and you want a legendary... Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Halnarte. They have... Halnarte? They have been steadfast friends of our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. Really is not a very nice kid, is he? As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you anything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We will need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Alright, Brat. I guess so. If I want to keep moving in the story, I gotta at least pander to you for a little bit. Not long though. Not hopefully long. Let's see. Oh, what's in the... What? Oh, I think I also have to do, start the... There he is. Okay. We can technically start both of them. We'll also get this one started then. Let us begin anew, Mistress Moon. I am Sir Artal de Fortin, eldest son of the Count Edmond de Fortin. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Herr Chiffon has spoken of you often. If you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we shall be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Durandere and Dismel. I'm sorry, I will pronounce those better, I hope, next time. You were aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye. Well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that I set aside our differences at this crucial juncture. We shall speak more of that anon. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables in Foundation. Okay. So I now technically have 2 sides to head to. I think we're gonna do this one first. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Weird. Oh, they're... Gotta go to the Chocobo Keep then, huh? Let's go there. I'm not... The Chocobo Keep? Over the wall. I'm very confusing myself right now. There's the Chocobo Keep. Okay. I was crazy, apparently. Greetings, Mistress Moon. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Ertual's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a great treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trying to carry you to your destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Okay, let's head up to Falcon's Nest. The Corthus Western Highlands.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
The hat looks just a little ridiculous right now. Alright, let's chat. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Let's go, I guess, a couple of things here. Grab the chocobo keep. Then we are going to grab this here, either side here. I don't think there's anything other than that I need to grab. Yeah, because it's a big map, so. Unfortunately, I don't have my flying unlocked over here. I just started this part of the expansion. There's no way I'm gonna be able to have unlocked that yet. We will spend some time going. Maybe we might spend some time going over it. We might not. It might be something I do off stream. Who knows? But let's Redwald. Let's chat. It has been far, far too long, Lord Ortwal. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present you Ellie Moon, Ward of House Fortin. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillemont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Dudendere, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress Moon is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretic elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Fortin are at your disposal. Sir Redwald, you need but tell us where to begin. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, this is gonna give me not my chest piece. This is the other classes. This is the more partial classes, not the magic classes chest piece. Several craftsmen in service to House Dismal are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a woman with your talents. Would you be so kind to seek him out? Roth. Yes, I'm Roth, and who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I've the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them blackbirds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me, this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words. There are pockets of 'em here and there just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you would stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Let's go ahead and add my chocobo here. Want to be friends, my chocobo. One destination. Purple destination spot. Oh, I forgot to bring this little buddy out too. There is one set of ice shards. I'm gonna be heading back that direction. I get turned around sometimes. That is just part and parcel of how that works for me, it seems. There is another one. We'll get these icicles if it's the last thing we do. It's not gonna be the last thing we do today. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Okay. To the last one. We go. Is it up there? Did I miss that? Is that like right behind him and I just didn't? Down here. Oh, it's right down here. Not exactly behind him, kind of behind him. I did kind of miss it, but not like in a crazy way or anything. Not in a crazy way or anything. They're all fairly easy to find. There we go. we will head back up to where he's at to chat with him with Roth again. Now there's a woman that looks like she found her marks. You're just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop to when she sees a task undone. They're cool, but I don't know if I need them specifically for glamour pieces. I don't need any of those. We're just gonna grab this. Here are the pieces that I do need. You're a dabbed hand at warcraft, I can tell. Not that I have any skill to arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be a waste to keep you to myself, when there are others out there that need help, same as me. Words. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the Pike. The bloody huge statue out in the wastes if you've never been. Mason by the name of Thermon is out there tending to the thing. Good man Thermon, but I reckon he has taken on too much work for one. There's something you can do for him. Do, 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 do. Following the iced over river is what this looks like to me. There's another player. Okay. The ice over river that is acting as a road right now. I do need to make... Oh, that's deviating a little too much here. Let's see. Oh, we're just... Yeah. Not too much. Give me. There it is. Okay. Believe in key items. Oh, not key items. Okay. Collection. Oh, yes, I don't have access to that yet. Okay. Okay. I guess I don't have access to that function to get those yet. That's fine. That's a-okay. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Horman Roth bid you assist me. Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of the sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. Okay. There's 1. Now this will be number 2. Get out of that. You don't want to be in that. Why I have my chocobo on a healing stance, because I am not a healer and I will never play one with other people. There you are. Have you the bristles? There you are. Ah, feel how coarse that is. That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldreth, first of the Assured Dragoons, and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything Devornians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragon fire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Equipped. And then we go into armory chest. And we're gonna move that to inventory and then character. We're just eventually everything will match and we'll have a matching set of gear again. But that is not today. Not yet anyway. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Yasador, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks, friend. Okay. Whee! Oh. I don't want to be part of a fate. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't do fates. Not yet. I probably might eventually, but not today. Curious. Huh. have to go around though. That's not gonna work. I think that's the wrong direction. Okay. Sometimes I end up in the wrong directions, even when I think I'm in the right direction. I did not want to join the fate again. I'm not here to join said fate. I am here to do a quest. There it is. There it is. What's that? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. Confound it. That full of a... what a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Theramont labors day and night without regards for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to have tried to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A highborn knight cannot be seen favoring lowborn mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist Theramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. Oh, she just wanted to make sure he had food, and he did not understand that assignment. I want this one right. This seems not the right vibe. There we go. That one'll work. Kitty kitty! Meow! 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 It's funny, because I'm not even playing, Mikote this playthrough. My main is a Mikote. I'm a cat girl in my main. Excuse me, no thank you. I do not want to fight you. Meow. 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 Meow, meow, meow. Excuse me. Thank you. Sir Redwald. Keep on calling him like Redwall or something. Like, I never read those books personally. But I do know of them and extensively. And I keep wanting to call Mr. Redwald Redwall. So, I must applaud your initiative, Mistress Moon. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the same time to thank you properly. I have a task which I would commit to all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Atrol included. Ah, no. Here, thank you. No. I don't think any of those are gonna work. I don't even necessarily like the look of them either, so. These are the ones that we'll be putting on. Yeah, I am not sure I will see myself using any of these pieces in the future for realsy, for a glamour piece, so these will probably, I will glamour them. We're gonna work on glamours today. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillamont said. Good. We have lost contact with the reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they are attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not, but regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land, which can claim and has claimed the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Ertol will be working together. Seek him out when you're ready to depart. Good luck. It seems we have been assigned the area near Camp Rivers Meet, Mistress Moon. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the Corthus Western Highlands, one of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Okay. We must needs head down. We are headed down in our little chocobo. Do, do, do. Little warrior of light. That didn't work. Nope, okay. We must go. We must go. Such a gravity of a situation, and we're getting there as fast as we can on our little chocobo. Headed to the camp. Sorry about that. Hope we brought food. There below us, Camp Rivers Meet, or what remains of it. There is no way to descend the cliff safely from here. Should we follow the beasts below, would make short work of us. Come. I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. Go find where he is at. There he is. Ooh. As a reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or they took an alternate route to the Camp Rivers Meet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Odd. There it goes. Ah! My hand strength is just seems like it's not that great as of late, but I'm trying to. So, when we order from McDonald's, unfortunately, because sometimes when executive dysfunction or we don't want to cook and I don't have like any want to eat anything, it's sometimes the only way I'll get food in me. not the best company I know. Not that I particularly want to support them. But I have to order the tea and the lemonade separately. I like my sweet tea lemonade. But they typically, this is frustrating, they typically add way too much lemonade and not enough tea. So I generally have to cheat the system a little bit by ordering a tea and a lemonade separately and then mixing them myself. Weird, I know, but that is just how it be sometimes. But apparently, when I tried to open up the cup that I had purposely closed and I didn't close that hard, I didn't think, it was a bit of a struggle. That was some weak lemonade. That barely looked like lemonade and it barely tastes like lemonade. Oh well. So let's go back. Let's see, where? The little path downwards. Oh, I need to get on my bird. Or hers, apparently. Great fries either. Oh well. Air toll. There it is. More of them than I was expecting. Birdie. Be safe. Be safe, Birdie. Be safe. Are you alright? I heard sounds of a struggle. Oh, looks like we're gonna be having ads here soon. I am gonna go ahead and take a break right before ads start, and we will be back should be right after ads. So, be right back. Let's put my hand in. Okay, we are back for now. So as soon as the hubby gets in with the doggy, I will need to step away again to help feed them and administer the kitty cat some medication. So, I will have to take another break here fairly close. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved. Just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mistress Moon. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Naught but white all around, until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others... There was shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. Aye. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly, before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must. Have faith, sir. Justice will be done, but first, we must see you to safety. Loves. Equip them. Just. Free. He is the right of it, Mistress Moon. Whatever remains of the heretics' trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretics' trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. And Ellie, thank you. Alright. Off to... murder some heretics. I think it's gonna let me jump off there. Let me jump off there. I do not want to murder you. I do not want to fight you. Oh, we are getting a... whole thing. Damn. These are really hard. Happening. Well. I mean, there's probably gonna be a cut, right? Oh, and there he is. Okay, I'll be right back. Again. Where is that? Okay. Oh, it timed me out. That's okay. That's okay. We'll jump back in it. Okay. We are back. Cat is fed. So is the dog. This is my stomach, which is not feeling the best, but that's just the life of somebody who is chronic indigestion and heartburn no matter what she eats. So, just the life of somebody who constantly is eating Tums. Okay. Tracks continue to the north. Ooh. Continue to the north. There it is. Suspicious footprints. I think I'm just gonna have to try not to get hit, I guess. Did I go the wrong way? I don't think I lost the plot of where it was going. Head back, I guess. To the last location where the footprints were at. Excuse me, I am not fighting any of you. I am so lost at the moment. Ow, stop it. Stop it! Oh my god. I have definitely lost my way. There we go. There is something. Stop it! Go away! Go away. I am great at getting lost. Oh. Gonna take me this way. Excuse me. Okay. Those were sending me straight. Guys, stop it. I do not want to fight. That's... the heck? Those suspicious footprints were sending me in this direction, and yet I can't figure out. You not. I keep running that direction, I guess. Do I find something? I am so lost right now. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. This is the direction. I am very confused, and I don't know how to not be confused. Considering everything. Trying to find... Guys, I don't care. think I somehow managed without following those footsteps, maybe? This is awkward. This is not how I would have liked to have. I don't even know if this is the area I'm supposed to go either. Oh. Okay. I think I found it. I didn't find it correctly, but I found it nonetheless. Found it. That took I do not think I went the intended route. I could not figure out how to do the intended route. So, oh, that's on me. Lady Iceheart.
Looking for me, I presume.
Shh. You know, I wasn't particularly looking for you specifically, but I was eventually going to be looking for you.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
Yeah, I think it is.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou, alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things, once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr.
Hraesvelgr.
And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
Killing civilians won't bring them together. What of the innocents who died when you attacked the Foundation.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored.
Cycle breakers.
We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Ooh, it's a little chilly in this room. It's a little chilly. Mistress Moon, praise Helone. You are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. It is a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that distract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils. I think the footwear and whatever other accessories I need are in the other side of this quest with his brother. The Knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come. After tracking heretics across moms of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours rest next to a warm fire. I could just transport, but it would leave this part of the map empty. Okay, that got that. At least they're connected. I just needed them to be connected. We're not gonna walk the whole map, I promise. That's gonna be too boring, and I don't have enough conversational skills at the moment to be able to make that work. I don't have many more stories that I can think of off the top of my head at the moment. Which would be great. That's what traveling's for, is a good story. But I can't seem to recall any at the moment, so let's chat with Redwald. Lord Artwol, Aturel, Mistress Moon, Fu, glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury! I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Arturel. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Dudendaire and Fortin could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Moon have accomplished far more than I thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for your hospitality. Baba. La-di-da-da, da-da-da-da. Who do we chat with to get back home? There's probably the Chocobo Keep over here. Chocobo! Can I get a Chocobo? I have Chocobo 5 gil to go to the Foundation. Whee! Thank you, I appreciate. Manor. Fortunately, I'm not getting as far as I was hoping today. I think that part of that had to do with I had to stop when I had to stop. Mistress Moon, I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Haurchefant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened, because, for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother. The legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. And, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone. An onerous task, fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea, an honored guest of House Fortin. My new comrade in arms, Haurchefant's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fall. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Haurchefant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness. But I will not doubt you again, Mistress Moon. On that you have my word. know if I'll ever actually use the materia. I need to learn how to use materia. I've gotten to Dawn Trail on my main profile, and I've not ever used materia. I usually sell that. It makes good money usually. Okay, well. Oops. I need to leave the manor. To go over here because that's this way. Are you ready to depart, madam? The airship bound for Camp Cloud Top will be leaving shortly. Yes, that is where we're headed. Yes. Oof.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came.
Alright. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Korthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. Part of that is because there's no cloud cover, and we are up higher in elevation. No cloud cover to keep the warmth in. And when you're in higher elevation, you are closer to where it is colder. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain the strong, silent persona all of the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Lynette. Lynette? She's in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. Little dingle hopper. Little idiot. It's a little bastard. He's not even his father's bastard kid, and yet he's the most bastard out of the three of them. Okay, made sure to get the chocobo keep. Direction I need to be going is not the direction I was about to head. That would have been a trek back. Ah! I guess I do need to go back that direction now. Now that, we've gotten, ooh, the ether site. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh. Look to be looks like we'll probably be heading into ads here momentarily. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and yes, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get us on a quick break. I'm gonna go stand up, stretch, do a couple things, try to wake my little self up because I'm getting sleepy. Alright, I'll be back. All right. We are back from ads. Thank you for sticking through them. It got chilly in my room very quickly. You'd think with being in this, like, corner where I've got my, like, computer, like, located and, like, I have heat on. You'd think, though, that it would be nice and toasty right now. But it is not nice and toasty. It is cold. It is cold. Thank God for blankets. Yeah. Might need to turn up the heat tonight. It's getting this cold in here. Mistress Moon, welcome. I am Sir Lynette of de Halanarte, commander of the fortress stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother, Francel, would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Aw, Francel. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Helone, you have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and to call upon her generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. I just pulled the rug out of that little bastard too. Not even on purpose. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, my lady Lynette. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on the battlefield or in the ballroom. Lord Emmeline, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Moon. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravornian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest of dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. He thinks he's all that in a slice of bread. This kid doesn't know real look of world experience of it. Kicked him in the booty. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show you him a thing or two. You're no man, you're a boy. You don't have the experience yet to be given the title man yet. I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Mistress Moon. Just totally ignoring him. That's a real lady there. Yep, this is where I'm gonna get the pants. While I understand Count Edamon's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravarnian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Emmeline from shirking his duty. A request from Lynette. Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here, but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind. What is it? A mission of paramount importance. Keep watch for Dravarnian outflyers. A mission? Yes, of course. That's why I'm here. I shall do as my lady asks. Mistress Moon, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Honorit. I serve at the pleasure of Lord Emmeline. Lady Lynette would have me accompany Lord Emmeline on his mission. Ah, I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Okay, we have sent the boy off. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. Aye, I suspect you had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Damn! She likes to really poke at the men in her life, it seems. Now that Emmeline is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago, when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantry and gifts, we received permission to conduct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our peoples for half a year, until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitude towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Marielle. She could use your assistance. I've got to get up. Up! Up, I tell ya! Alright, well, let's get on our bed. We're apparently a cat. We are on a cat. Just a little faster. Ariel. Mistress Moon, I presume. Lady Lynette told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol, and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the floating isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal, unless that Ixal's mother was a Gigas. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away. Oh, I don't want that one. That one's feels slower. The bird's fine. Hello. I don't want to fight you either. Steel yourself for a mighty struggle, yet you find no Vanu lying in wait. Bird. I don't know if it would trigger them or not, so I'm just not going to get in there. Their view. It would be a shame to waste those, so we'll go ahead and trigger him. Might as well. It'd be such a shame to waste. Okay. I don't want to be on that one. That one is too slow. There we go. It feels too slow. I think it's the same speed as the other ones. It just feels lower. So, if it feels slower, we're not doing it. Finished with your patrol? Anything to report? Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Halone has blessed us with a mighty ally. Okay. And equip that. Go into... That's not where I wanted to be. Okay. Turn those to inventory. Excepting your recent clashes with the Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single inclusion by the Horde. It's an awkward angle. Please and thank you. Okay. This is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs, so even were the Holy See to come under Devornian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Mistress Moon, this is where ambition comes to die. If you haven't aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stroke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. Okay. Emotes. We need these. Psych up. Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? You had me fooled there for a moment, old girl. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am to the monetary of mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Millet will give me a grand mission that befits my station. Yeah, no. Sorry. Sorry, girl. I didn't mean to trigger him to come to you. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that, girl. Sorry. I'm both fairly close by. What? What is it? Is it the herd? By the Fury, would I ever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, worry not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. Sorry, dude. I was told to come and do that. Feel a little bad, though. Oof. You're looking rather grim. Why so serious? The Vadu are no real threat, and the Devornians couldn't give a fig about us. Yeah, you go. Spike you up. Ye gods, where does that come from? Fine, if you insist, I will make an effort to be more alert, but really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of moms away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it. Thank you very much. Chat with Marielle again. Marielle. Many thanks, Mistress Moon. Already, I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord Emilade said what? Ha! Well, I have no doubt that Lady Lynette will do her utmost to oblige him. None of these are for right now. Lord Emmeline is going to demand a more dangerous duty. Then I expect Lady Lynette will want you to accompany him. Aye. You might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There is no use avoiding the inevitable. Fair enough. Fair enough. It still wants to give me this one. I have to take that one off of... Okay, we're... Mount Guide. I'm gonna remove from favorites. Remove that one from favorites. As much as I like this one, for this purpose, I don't want this on my favorites tab for right now. Mistress Moon, Lord Emmeline has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand that we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? I mean, it is my fault, so yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. It's fine. Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Cloud Top, as there are no underground sources that we can tap with wells. However, there are a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered, which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Siren, in the east of here. I would have you and Emmeline bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention the Vanu scouts raging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained. But you have doubtlessly grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. Alright. Lady Lynette told you to tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? A vital mission on the success of which the very survival of Camp Cloudtop rests. The procurement of potable water. Or go and fetch a spring crystal from the floating lakes to the east with me. Vital mission. If this will get him at least moving. Finally, it is about time she entrusted me with a mission of great import. Right then, let's go. Let's go. Not fighting you. I am not fighting you. I don't want to fight you. This is the Vorsland Siren of legend, and nary a Vano in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Honor it, shall judge our entries on size, purity, and say aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. Kid, you don't know what you're dealing with, and you don't know what you're doing. Or two. The duty. I don't need to be part of that. Oh, it's over there. Found it. The water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Lynette. Perhaps you should inspect another. This water crystal does not... Okay. Same deal. This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal Lady Lynette seeks. Let's hopefully the young lord did not get himself killed. Woo! Woo! As I've gotten older, jumping off of cliffs in games creates a sensation of vertigo and panic. And feels like my stomach is dropping, even if I'm not really like getting any sort of like actual damage. Mr. Spoon, have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from the air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Lord Emmeline has been gone for awfully long time. Did you perhaps see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far from such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mistress Moon. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southernmost area of Vorse, Seiron as swiftly as you are able, and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. Yep. Just about gonna get himself murdered. You would have deserved it too. Jeez. Little bastard. I guess with two brothers, like his brothers, he'd have some inferiority complex, I guess. little stinker butt. Survey the surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of Emmeline. Mistress Moon, Lord Emmeline has been taken by the Vanu. They had my lord surrounded. A whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. We've got to go save his little spoiled butt. Oh, it's a. To be fair, his brother had. There was one on either side, so that makes sense to have one over here too. Rawr. Rawr. Oh no. Oh. Oh, okay. Bavano must have taken him to that village. They have to present to their chieftain. Ooh. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Lynette what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may be already too late. Forgive me for asking, Mistress Moon, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Emmeline in my absence, I beg you take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. I kind of beg to differ. But I will save him. For the sake of his father and his brothers. I will save him for the sake of his family. I'm not fighting you. Ow! I'm running away. I'm running away. Don't chase me. We're about to drop off, right? Edifur, you're not going to eat me, are you? That's not what you do to prisoners, right? Ellie, I'm over here. Netherlings come to free prisoners. Spread word like thunder. Cast them aside. Ow. Oh my god. I may have made a mistake. Yep, I may have made a mistake. Okay. Somehow am not dying. Somehow I made a mistake and yet I didn't die. That should have killed me. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Oof. Just, protect Emily and escape the Vanu. Okay. Come on, buddy. Why are you so slow? Not the direction we need to clear. I got lost. Seems to be a common occurrence in these places. Oh, those arrived. Okay, great. I don't know where I'm going. There it is. Alright, come on. Come on, boys. There we go. And complete. Ah.
Reinforcements?
Oh, this one is actually voice acted. Nice.
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds. Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes.
Oh, snap.
The white, mighty Bismarck, lord of the mists!
A flying whale? By the fury, it's a primal. We must away.
Dude.
Damn!
What? It's Sid!
All right, we're going in.
I love Snow. We got Sid!
Aye,
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 Chief.
Chief.
Sid to the rescue! Little coward. Got us all in a pickle.
All aboard!
Ursufat, you're so cool. Damn. Thanks for the rescue, Sid. Though, Still. Alright. Here we go. The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. Alright, more than a few. It was not blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, the Holy See has pensioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought, just as said lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured and risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I'm here on business after all. And the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon, I promise. Yeah, because we gotta deal with that damn primal now. Oh, boy. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know. Me, dead. On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that, old girl, is no small feat. I made a historic discovery. In fact, even Lady Lynette will have no choice but to acknowledge, yes. I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? Boy. Boy! She's... I don't think you're gonna get the welcome you were, you're really wanting or expecting, because... Yeah. Nope. Oh, lordling. Is that a... No, it's not. Okay. Praise Helone, I feared the worst. What happened out there? A primal? Are you sure? Yet now that I think on it, the Bismarck are reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. From what I've learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior toward the people of Camp Cloudtop. Ah, you mean to say that they have fallen under the primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alphino. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Lynette? A little recognition for the hero of the hour, a few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Why, yes, you are right, of course. Mistress Moon deserves all that and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mistress Moon, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Horsefant, and give my warmest regards to the Count. Is that it then? No more forays into enemy territory? Very well. I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Lynette. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. Oof. Looks like we got ads coming in about 10, little under 10 minutes. 7 minutes? 7 minutes. So. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing then. We can speak on the journey home. Yep. Excuse me. Wasn't me. Stop it. Oh no. What the heck? What the hell? No, I do not want to fight. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Ah! Don't want to. I didn't want to fight that little birdie thing. I confess, I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of blood pumping in your veins. From the excitement, I find the whole experience incredibly invigorating. Or mayhap it's simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. Haha. In any event, I must take for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. Emmeline should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? Little young boy. Hopefully this won't take too long. Or shouldn't, theoretically. Oops. Oh, it's you. Oh, gods. Did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop. How I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? I don't know which one I actually need, so I just kind of randomly choose one. Because I don't even use this, at least early on. I don't know. Okay. It does look like it's a really great place to go ahead and end stream. We are a few minutes from ads. I want to try to get you guys out before ads crop back up. So I'm going to go ahead and end stream here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys later. My next stream is Sunday. Normally I would prefer to stream Saturdays, but this week, again, things were going on and things were happening on Saturday, so not able to happen the way I wanted it to, but we will get there. But I will be streaming on Sunday, and I will see you guys all later. Have a great rest of your night, day, whatever time zone you may be in. I hope it is a wonderful rest of your time that is awake and asleep.